Aquarius. Aquarius. Weekly check-in time for April 5th through the 12th of 2021. Let's find out what you need to know. I'm Michele B. Good to meet you. Let's see, while I'm giving the cards a little shuffle and waiting for our volunteers to start popping out, there's one already. I want to mention that there's going to be a new moon in Aries happening on the 12th, but that is a little bit far away. I haven't looked at what that means, but I will be creating a new moon in Aries manifestation set of videos. Make sure that you're subscribed so that you can be in the loop for that. That will be happening this week. Well, to get started, we have the Justice card that wanted to come out to talk about, let's talk about what's fair. I think that's a major theme that's coming up this week is what is fair, what is balance between myself and other people. Let's get a little bit of clarification from my itty bitty little Rider-Waite deck. Boom! What's all's fair in love and war? What is fair? 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 Well, I want to go really general with this energy. I don't want to speak specifically about like somebody cheated on you, because it's like, that's a heartbreak card, right? Like somebody's cheating on you and it's not fair because you're paying their bills or something like that. I want to go more general with this and say that when we invest a certain amount of energy, of love, of time, or energy in the form of money into a connection with another person, in order for it to be fair and balanced, they need to be contributing the same amount, or their version, what they do needs to be balanced, because we're not necessarily going to be contributing the same things to the connection. So it could be that you're on the side of the receiver of the overabundance of investment, or it could be that you are the provider of the overabundance of investment. But what happens is, if one person is overinvesting and the other person wants to not necessarily be in that connection so much, heartbreak can happen. And it's intensified by how much that the other person's invested into the connection. If you've invested into a whole bunch and you've got, I'm being really general here, but hang in there to hear me out on this. Let's see if I can pull it together. So if you're on the side of wanting to not be in the relationship so much, if you want to pursue your interests talking to somebody else, and you've got somebody that's investing a lot into the relationship, you're like, I don't know if I should do that because they're investing so much. I didn't even ask them to. You need to have that straightforward conversation. If it's on the other side, you might be investing a lot into the connection, and the other person doesn't want you to be doing so much because they want to have more options, okay? So keep that in mind for the week ahead, Aquarius, that whatever is going on in your relationship, it needs to be balanced in its own way, okay? Either way, if you're on the side of receiving a lot of investment, make sure that the other person knows what's going on in your mind and what you really want, because what you're going to end up with is both parties end up being feeling resentful. The vibration goes down. You're not making the world a better place, and you're not making your life, you're not giving yourself a good opportunity in life if you're holding yourself back, right? And they're feeling more and more resentful because you're not investing and you're withdrawing from them. So they're not in a good place either. They're not satisfied either. And we all want to feel good about how we spend our time and energy, right? So that comes down to being honest and accepting the reaction. We can't control whether or not that person's going to be happy with us if we're honest about who we are and what we need, okay? Yep. That's the point. We cannot control the reactions of other people when we are honest with who we are, about who we are and what we need. This is where I leave off, Aquarius. Hang in there this week. Okay. Talk to you later.